Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter numbers. The lessons we're going to cover today are number lines, square roots, cube roots, and classify numbers. So here I'm on grade 9 math. Chapter we are on right now is numbers. Let's just start with the lesson that is number lines. Okay, so here I'm on grade 9 math. Chapter we are on right now is numbers. Let's just start with the lesson that is number lines. Type the missing number. So you have to see what number is missing on the number line, right? So each interval like this is the one interval. Between these two lines, this is the one interval, right? So these interval, each interval represents one, right? So you can find the missing number by adding or subtracting by 1. So here you have 1 and negative 3. So the missing value is negative 2. Got it? Negative 2 it is. Okay, type the missing number that is negative 59, negative 58, negative 57, negative 56 and negative 54. So which number is missing? The missing number is between 54 and 56, right? That means the missing number is 55. So here you have 55. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just start with the test questions. Type the missing number. So which number is missing? The numbers are decreasing. So after negative 35, you have negative 4. So the correct option is negative 34. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is negative 34. Type the missing number. So which number is missing? That is negative 90. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Type the missing number. So which number is missing? Yes, between -1 and -3 you have -2. So the correct option is -2. Okay, type the missing number. So which is the correct option? The missing number is 70, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next number is square roots. What is the negative square root of 49? You have -49, right? It is like this. -49, right? That is -49, right? Just look at the 49. You have to see 49 is 7 times 7, right? So that means -49 is 7 square. 7 square means one of the number is positive and one of the number is negative, right? So that is -7, right? -7 is outside 49. You simply have to find the square root of 49, that is 7 times 7, and then you can put the negative sign. So that is -7. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is plus minus square root 64? So which is the correct option? That would be positive 8 and negative 8, right? The correct option is because 8 times 8 is 64. So that is 8 and -8. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is negative square root 1? So which is the correct option? Yes, that is square root 1 is 1, right? You already have a negative sign, so you need to put the negative sign again. That is -1. What is the negative square root of 49? So which is the correct option? Whenever you have a negative number involved, right? Evaluate the question without negative sign. So square root 49 is 7, but that is negative square root. So put the negative sign, that is. So the correct option is option number 2. What is plus minus square root 81? So which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, that is cube roots. So square means 2. Same way, cube is a word that means 3. So cube root means you are going to evaluate the third root of something, right? Just look at the example. What is cube root of 125? So we know that 5 times 5 times 5 is 125, right? So square root 125 is 5. The correct option is 5. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is the cube root of 125, which is the correct option? We know that you can write 125 as, you can write this as 125 and 1 over 3, right? Now for 125, you have 5 times 5 times 5, 50. So the correct option is 5. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? That is 5. Hold on, let me just see. That is cube root of 125. So which is the correct option? That is 5, right? Option you have to do, you have cube root of 125, you have to do 5 times 5 times 5. So you have 5. The correct option is option number 2. What is the cube root of 1, which is the correct option? So cube root of 1 is 1, right? 1 times 1 times 1. So that is 1. The correct option is option number 1. Cube root of 1 is 1. What is the cube root of 0, which is the correct option? That is 0 times 0 times 0. The correct option is 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the cube root of 64? So which is the correct option? You can write 64 as 4 times 4 times 4, right? You can write it as 4 cube times 1 over 3. 3 and 3 cancel out. You are left with just 4. So the correct option is 4. Cube root of 64 is 4. What is cube root to 127? So which is the correct option? That is 3 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Very good. What is the cube root of 1000, which is the correct option? That is 10 times 10 times 10. So the correct option is 10 it is, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. What is cube root of 8, which is the correct option? Cube root of 8 equals so the cube root of 8 is 2 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? What is the cube root of 64? So which is the correct option? That is 4. The cube root of 64 is 4. That is 4 times 4 is 8 and 8 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 times 4 is 64, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is classify numbers. Is square root 5 an irrational number? So first we are going to learn what are the rational and irrational numbers, right? So rational numbers are the numbers. Square root 5a cannot be written in the form a by b. That means 40 square root 5 is not a rational number. So that is the decimal number, right? The correct option is yes. Let's just start with the test questions. Which of the following describes 7? Which is the correct option? 7 is real number, major, real number, integer, 5 numbers, whole numbers. Which is the correct option? 7 is all of them, real number, integer, natural number, and whole number, right? Okay, let's start test questions. Which of the is a natural number? Which is the correct option? Which of the following is a natural number? Option number B is the correct option. Only 1 is the natural number, right? Square root 3, pi, and negative 1 whole 4 by 5 are not the natural numbers. So option number B is the correct option. Which of the following is an integer? Which is the correct option? Integer is negative 4. Option number B is the correct option. Is negative 5 an integer? Yes, negative 5 is an integer, right? The correct option is yes, it is. Okay, is 2 by 5 a real number? Which is the correct option? I think yes, it is a real number. The correct option is yes. Which of the following are natural numbers? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is 5 and 8 that are the natural numbers. Which of the following is a rational number? Which is the correct option? Option number C is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 16. Is 10 a whole number? Yes, 10 is a whole number. The correct option is yes. Which of the following is a natural number? Option number C is the correct option. Is pi an integer? No, pi is not an integer, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is numbers. The lessons we have covered today are number lines, square roots, cube roots, and classify numbers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, right? So if you have any questions, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye.